Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to continue with our measuring attributes. So we're going to compare objects by measurable attributes as we have been doing on Seesaw. So today here's the screen for Seesaw, and I want you guys to follow along with the assignment that we're doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get there. It'll be under the new one right here. So this one, I posted it last night, and it's called Comparing Objects by Measurable Attribute. So it'll have the one with the little girl, the little boy, and another little boy. Okay, so you're gonna add your response. Let's pretend I'm Eli. Okay, so I have here the cover page. Now we're going to go to page number 2. Okay, so right here, remember, this is where you turn to the different pages. Okay, all right, so now that I know that that's the page that I need to be on, let's look at the directions on the top. It says directions. Look at the 2 buttons. Circle the button that is lighter, then circle the tool you would use to find out the weight of an object. Remember, we've talked about vocabulary for math, and I wanted you guys to use heavier or lighter, okay? So which one do you think is lighter? Good. Okay, so we're going to circle that button because you think it's lighter, and it tells me to use the pen that looks like this. So let's go down here. Oh, it's already there. Perfect. You can make it as thick as you want. I'm going to make it skinny. I don't really need it to be too big because then I can't see. So here we go. I'm going to circle that. I used blue. And now the second question says, circle the tool you would use to find out the weight of an object or of that object. So how would I know what the weight is? If I use this, what is that for? Good. That's for length. To find out how tall that button is. I'm not looking for length. I'm looking for weight. Good. So I would definitely use a scale. Okay, good job. Now I want you to do the same thing with number 2. But number 2 says circle the plant that is heavier. Okay, make sure you guys are circling the one that's heavier, not lighter. And then circle the object. So one of these, which one would you weigh or would you find out the weight of the object? Remember, not capacity, but weight. Okay, which one is that answer? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase it. There we go. All right, and then page 3, directions. Look at the 2 pencils. Circle the pencil that is shorter. Okay, then circle the tool you would use to find out the length of an object. We're not looking for smallest pencil. We're looking for the shorter pencil. Remember, use the right math vocabulary. So how would I know which one is shorter? Correct. So since I know that that one's shorter, I'm going to go ahead and circle it with you guys today. So here's what you need to use. All right, let's circle the shorter one. Good. Yes, he is a lot shorter. But how do we know that? Good. We have to measure him. And do we measure him using a measuring cup to see how much capacity there is? No, it's not a liquid, right? I can't pour him into the cup. Can I use the cubes to find out how many cubes will be for that length? Oh, no, I can't, right? So we definitely have to use the snap cube. Sorry, yes, the snap cubes. I'm sorry. Yes, I got a message from a parent. So I was looking at my iPad, but you're right. Yes, it is. It is. So good job. Snap cubes tell us the length of an object. The length. Good. So we are looking for the length. Okay, make sure we remember that word, length. All right, number 4, look at the worms. Okay, circle the worm that is longer. Okay, then you circle the tool that you'll find to use to find out the length. How do we measure the length? How tall is it? Okay. Page 4. Look at the 2 paint cans. Circle the paint can that would hold less. Less. Okay, which one will hold less? Remember, capacity means how much we can put inside. Think about that little bowl of rice. Okay, I filled it to the top. That is capacity. Okay, that is how much I can fit into that. So out of those 2 cans, you have an orange and you have a purple. Which can will hold less, not more, but less? Okay, and how will you find out find out the capacity of the object? How do we measure that? How do we find out how much is in there? Okay, remember what I did with my rice, okay? All right, look at the 2 jars on number 6. Circle the jar that would hold more. And then circle the tool you would use to find the capacity of an object. Remember, capacity. I want to know how much fits in that jar, how much can I put in there. But I need to be able to measure that, and I need to know how to measure that. So tell me, how would I measure the liquid that goes into that jar? Whether it's juice or water, how do I measure it? Okay, good. Now, the last one, I'm going to do this one with you guys. It's number 7 and number 8, okay? Directions, look at the 2 gallons of water. Put an X on the gallon of water that would hold less, okay? If they are the same, draw a circle around both objects. Then, circle the tool you would use to find the capacity of an object. Well, we're looking at 2 gallons of water. Yes, correct. They are the same. So let's grab our pen because it's asking us to grab our pen. Okay. Yes, I'm going to circle both because they're both the same. I can't scratch one out or X one because there's none that would hold the less. They're both the same, so they hold the same. Okay, so now you're going to circle the tool that finds the capacity. Remember, boys and girls, if I was to pour the water out of this gallon of water, it would pour into, oh, sorry, boys and girls, I have to have my coffee still. So I would have to pour that water into something that will tell me how to measure the capacity. What would that be? Now, remember, boys and girls, this one tells you what? The weight. Good. I'm not looking for how much water weighs. No. I'm looking for how much is in there. So I'm definitely going to use my measuring cup. This one will tell me, because I can pour the water into that, and it tells me how much I have in that gallon. Okay, so that is the right tool. Correct. Now, number 8 says, draw me an object that can be measured using the tool shown. So what kind of things can I put into this cup to measure? What other objects can be measured using that? Okay, so we've talked about 1 gallon of water. Good. What else, though? What else? I want to leave it up to you guys to tell me what's another thing that we can use to measure inside of that tool. Okay, remember, it has to be something that we've talked about dealing with capacity, okay? Capacity. Even if you want to show my little bowl of rice. All right, think about capacity. All right, boys and girls. So when you are done, you will click this little check mark. And ta-da! Eli sent me his work. Okay, so Miss D is going to go ahead and delete that because, yes, Eli is not here, but he didn't send me that work. Miss D is going to go have some coffee now. It's right here, guys. It's ready for me. I haven't drank it because I've been recording. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you guys to go ahead and complete that. When you are done, you also have a math test on Seesaw. It is right here. It is the end of this unit for chapter 5, and you guys will do the test. Listen to my voice instructions so that you guys can take the test, okay? So it'll be here on Seesaw. Please take that test, and at 11 o'clock we will be back with Miss D on Zoom. Yes, we're going to do Zoom today. So 11 o'clock we'll do our art. So finish your test so we can go on and do art. Okay, I will see you guys at 11 o'clock. Goodbye.